Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again with one of the safest decks in the entire game right now, RG Lightning. It has been around forever. Throughout like 4 or 5 different metas, this deck has remained strong. So we're going to be jumping straight into some grand challenges, and let's assert some dominance. Alright, so we're going to go kick off the game with a Barbarian Barrel. We're going to see what's up, we're going to see what's good, and this guy is not dropping anything. He's going to end up going for his own Barbarian Barrel. So are we going to have a mirror matchup here, guys? Do we have a mirror matchup of Royal Giant on our hands? He's going to end up going for the Electro in the back, so it's looking like it. I want to end up going for our Baby Dragon here, and maybe he's going to end up having Pekka Ram Rider, but it could very well just be the exact same deck as us. So, interestingly enough, he ends up having Giant, and I don't really want to do too much. I just want to go in for a Lightning, make sure that we're going to be able to keep our Lumberjack healthier. Not going to go in for a Royal Giant or play really aggressive here. I'm just going to let my units die, and I'm going to make sure that I can get to double elixir pretty safe and sound. Basically, what I want to do is I want to keep my air units alive after he ends up spamming me, and then I want a Royal Giant right in front of them, and then be able to take his tower. So that's going to be my plan. And I'm never going to cycle Royal Giant in the back, because if we cycle Royal Giant in the back, he starts Giant in the back. His Giant has more HP, so it's really bad to do that against Golem decks. It's really bad to do that against Giant decks. It's basically pretty bad against any beatdown deck. Royal Giant should always be placed at the river in those matchups. But when you're trying to break through like an Inferno Tower or a Cycle deck, then you want to build up Elixir so then you can Lightning it or Lightning their Tesla or whatever defensive structure they have. And that's the situation that you cycle the RG in the back. I have that question a lot. A lot of people have been asking me that. When do you cycle the RG? And there is your answer, guys. So he's going to end up having Witch, which is very interesting. I mean, this deck is not something that I'm used to seeing, but we have a Mega Minion, so now we're going to go and cycle an RG at the river because we're up a little bit, and he's probably going to give us Lightning value. So if I go in Lightning now, and I didn't Lightning earlier, then, wow, the RG actually retargeted because the Electro Wizard. But usually, it doesn't happen. Usually, the RG is just going to be on top of the tower instead, so. Yeah, that's pretty funny. And it wasn't going to retarget on top of the cannon cart if I didn't Lightning because he, it wasn't a building at that point. Anyway, we're still fine if I just go and cycle my Electro here, because then an Electro should be able to kill the Lumberjack if it doesn't die already. Then I can go Mega Minion right on top just to make sure that our Electro perseveres. And then our Mega Minion is not going to die because it takes a couple more hits than just one. So I'm going to end up going in for another Royal Giant here. He could end up going for a Cannon Cart. We'll just Lightning it. I don't really care about the tower damage at this point because I'm pretty confident that RG will take it. So I'm just going to go for a Lightning on top of the Lumberjack because it's a little bit scary. If I don't kill that Lumberjack, I could lose the game. So that was the thing that I was worried about. And now we're just going to be able to walk away with a very clean W because there's no way for him to break through this Lumberjack plus Electro Wizard and Barb Barrel. Barb Barrel should be able to shut down the Cannon Cart without any damage on our tower. And we actually even push it back off of the Electro Wizard. You can't hit me today. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you, sir. And he's going to go poison the corner of the map in just embarrassment, I guess. GG, man. Much love. Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. I definitely want to go kick off the game passively with the Furnace. It's one of my favorite plays. It can't really punish me for it. I'm able to get passive damage, bait out units that he doesn't want to drop. We actually bait out a Tesla. So, guys, are we running into a 2.9 player? Probably, right? Let's go in for a Mega Minion in the back. Against 2.9, you want to be cycling your furnaces really low. You do not want to allow them to go and snipe it with an expo. Unfortunately, I just didn't know he's going to have expo, but we are able to slaughter that Elixir Collector for an even trade, so we take those. So I'll just play very passively. I want to cycle my Baby Dragon first. That's one of the first cards that you cycle in the back, so you can end up playing pretty aggressive with it. Because the way that you're able to destroy people that are running 2.9 or Expo decks is if you get multiple Baby Dragons on the field and then they don't have Ice Golem to block, because the archers are really, really bad against it. So I'm going to end up going and cycling my Lumberjack here. I just want to end up getting back. It's going to be a little bit difficult to break through for sure, but I'm going to go Barb Barrel on top of the Musketeer so that we make sure we kill that, and then Tesla will probably end up getting hit as well. Tesla does not get hit, unfortunately. We're just going to end up going for a Furnace. We have enough Elixir for the RG, so the Expo will not break through. It's not really going to be an issue. Unfortunately, I don't have Elixir to Lightning that Collector, but I'm just not going to Lightning it right now because he's got too much Elixir from it anyway. So I'm going to go Mega Minion here, and he's probably going to go for an Expo opposite. We'll see, though. He's going to actually end up going in for a Musketeer here. I don't feel like I really want to end up going for a Lightning at all. By Lightning, okay, well, if you give me that, we will take it, sir. I appreciate that. I was not going to Lightning that until you dropped your Collector, but you ended up giving me the Musketeer and the Collector, so how could we ever say no to that one, Chief? So Baby Dragon's just going to devour the tower, and he's going to end up going in for another musketeer. So I'm feeling like I could probably end up just going in for a barb barrel to kill that, and then tank for the fire spirit. And tank for one of them maybe. Gonna completely go for low furnaces in every situation. Don't really want to mess around with that, so then he's not able to snipe it with the expo. Imagine if we dropped it up a little bit higher. It would just be a dead furnace, right? We wouldn't have any support for the RG at all. So I'm gonna end up going for a Mega Minion here, and then I want to end up going for Baby Dragon, and I want to lightning the Musketeer, even if it's on the other side. Even if it's with, like, right here. I would totally lightning it. We're gonna be able to lightning everything, I think. I think we should be able to hit the Tesla at least. That's great. So he tried to debate me, but it didn't really work out. And we should be able to cycle back to another RG. The Tesla's out of cycle, and there's no way for him to defend at this point. So that's why I love cycling the RG in the back, or love cycling the I love cycling RG or Baby Dragon first, so then you're able to get back to another, and then demand so much more of a presence. If this RG gets one hit, the game is over with the lightning. Does not happen. It was pretty close, but no cigar for us. And I'm just going to go lightning now. It's really not that big of a deal, because we're going to be able to get a ton of damage on top of the expo, and then we're just going to end up going for a Baby Dragon to make sure that we can nudge it away. He doesn't have a direct source of damage, by the way, so it doesn't really matter, guys. So typically, whenever I play against a expo player, I just play safe and sound. I don't really mess around too much. If he's trying to outcycle me, sometimes if I'm just down a little bit too much, I won't go in for lightnings. I was prepared not to go in for a lightning there. I was just going to play a little bit more defensive, because if you struggle to lightning a collector that you shouldn't, you can just fall behind too much in elixir and you'll lose the game. So yeah, pretty easy W, very straightforward game. I love cycling Baby Dragons in the back and my Royal Giant in the back if I don't have a lightning immediately in cycle for the collector. So good game, man. Let's move on to the next one, and let's keep asserting dominance. We're on quite a streak right now, and it feels pretty good. So we got a game against Carson. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to go drop a Barbarian Barrel. So what is Carson going to do, guys? We'll have to wait and see. He's going to end up going for a Miner. So if he has a Miner on top of that, he probably has a very bad card cycle. I'm expecting him to end up having like a Lava Hound deck or something, nothing on the ground. But no, he's going to end up having a Mortar. So against Mortar, it's actually a very cool matchup to show you guys. Usually, what you do against Mortar is just go and cycle a whole bunch of passive furnaces and don't do anything with your RG. Because if you go RG, you're not ever going to be able to break through Rascals, and they're always going to end up having Rascals. Reason I drop my furnace lower or behind my tower is simply because I want to make sure that every single time this man ends up going in for like a Mortar, he's not going to be able to hit it. I do not want him to go in for a Mortar and be able to snipe this defensively. That would be horrible for me. So if he goes in for a Miner, that's fine, because now both of our towers are able to shoot it. If I dropped it in the back, both towers would not be able to shoot it, and he would be able to kill our furnace way more reliably. But he dropped a very aggressive Mortar, so I'm able to go for an RG on it. And I'm just going to play defensive, stack a lot, and I mean a ton of furnaces, and that's how I'm going to try to win this game. So he's most certainly going to end up going for Rascals. There isn't really too much I can do about it. We're just going to play a little bit defensive right now. We're going to end up dropping our Baby Dragon in the back, and I'm not committing to this push, guys. If you want to play this deck safely, and you want to beat the majority of like decent Mortar players, especially on ladder and 12-win GCs, like when you get higher, you don't want to be playing against people that are able to spam you. Like this guy, look at him. He's going in. He's going insane, actually. We have to end up going for the Furnace, and we're using the Furnace as the mechanism of killing the minion horde. We did not know that he had that, because we saw Dark Goblin. We were assuming that he didn't have it. Usually they don't have Dark Goblin plus minion horde and a and the Rascals. Like, those are all cards that usually are not in the same comp. Anyway, we're going to end up going for a Barb Barrel just to get some damage here, and I'm going to end up cycling my Baby Dragon. So since our Furnace was dropped in the bad cycle, I don't have that right now. I would have loved to cycle that passively. We're going to chill and drop another Furnace here, and I'm going to end up having to go in for an Electro as soon as that Dark Goblin crosses the river, so then we minimize that amount of damage. And we end up hitting a lot of the Girl Rascals. Holy crap, guys. He just completely ignored that. That is crazy. I can't believe he did that to himself. So now I'm just going to end up going for a Royal Giant in the back, left-hand lane. Fire Spirit should be able to defend the right. And I mean, I don't know how you defend this, man. I'm just going to go Lightning the Mortar now and hit one of the Girl Rascals. And then I probably win the game because all I need is one hit. And if he drops that too high up, then we just go in for the Barb Barrel. But if he doesn't do that, he's kind of screwed then. Yeah, we're just able to Lightning here. Baby Dragon's able to come through. And if you think about it, let's say he was able to kill us. He might even be able to. We just go in for another RG, and he's not going to be back. He shouldn't be back to Mortar. Or if he is, just dies immediately. So, yeah, he sacrificed too much to get back to that. And then the Mortar is going to spell Doom for him. So, he's going to actually have Zap. Maybe he's able to defend this, and I have to Lightning. But, I don't know, guys. I think we're just going to be able to walk with the W here. He's making this game a lot longer than I thought. Chi-Chi, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing. Alright, so let's go kick off the game with the Barbarian Barrel. We're going to see what's up, we're going to see what's good. And this man is going to go in for a log just to deny all damage from our Barbarian Barrel. He cycled it later than our Barb Barrel, so he's actually down a bit of Elixir. Did leak a little bit to do that. And he's actually going to end up having Hunter, so this might be Golem. Could also end up being like a Royal Hogs deck. We have to wait and see. I'm just going to go for a Furnace here, so then maybe we're able to get a couple hits off on top of that Hunter, or bait out something else. And he's going to go for an Ice Spirit. Alright, my man. So you got Royal Hogs, as expected. Let's go for our Electro off to the side, just so the Hunter's not able to hit it. So if I drop it like right here, more shotgun shells from the Hunter would hit it, and, you know, that'd be bad for me. We don't take those trades. Electro actually is not going to accomplish anything at all. We just get a simple Skeletons and a log. Now he's going to probably go for a Hunter right on top of our RG in the back. Going to drop Hunter right in front. So how do we want to deal with that? I don't know. I think what we could do is just pre-lightning and then Barb Barrel it. How crazy is that? I was hoping that we'd be able to hit the Skeletons, guys. I was really hoping we'd be able to hit the Skeletons. That would have been sick. I tried to make the prediction on the Skellies. It didn't really work. We hit a couple of them. But yeah. This guy's a bit wild. It's going to end up going in for probably Royal Hogs, right? I don't know. Let's go in for a Baby Dragon since his Ice Golem's out of cycle. And then his Hunter's out of cycle. See if we can get anything accomplished here. So he's going to end up going in for Musketeer. So against Musketeer, I kind of want to end up going in for Mega Minion here. I want to wait for one of the Musketeers to lock on, then I end up going in for Lumberjack. And my Mega Minion should be able to kill that Musketeer or put it in a vicinity that he's not able to get anything in front of it. What? Okay, well, that's an interaction that I'm just not used to. I guess buff Musketeer is able to kill it without a single touch on it. That's wild, man. I was not ready for that at all. Anyway. It's going to end up having to go in for Hunter or something on top of this, so let's just go in for our Royal Giant and then Lightning the Hunter if he drops it. So if he drops 3M or if he drops Hunter, it's going to get Lightning. And then we should be able to get a ton of damage. This RG is going to get at least 3 hits, and then it just makes him spend so much Elixir that even though I Lightning in a Hunter for a negative Elixir trade, he spent so much after that it made it beneficial for me. So at this point, I feel very comfortable just playing really aggressive and potentially just taking his tower without any repercussions. I think that this takes his tower. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident. And then I can Electro on the other side if I really need to, but yeah, no, that RG is taking it, and I don't have to spend any more Elixir. So if he cycles the one Musketeer on the side that he's supposed to defend, you can just go in for an RG right into it. And you don't really have to worry about it with 15 seconds remaining. You know that you're going to take the tower, and he has to spend all of his Elixir to try to defend, so he can't even support the 2 Musketeers. So the game is effectively over, and it's a pretty good matchup for me, to be honest. Alright, so we got a game against Mail. What's up, dude? We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's up. I'm going to end up going in for a Furnace to kick off the game, and this guy is not dropping anything for a bit. Okay, so he's going to Barb Barrel. We're going to have to Barb Barrel on top of that. Make sure it gets less hits off on top of our Furnace. Pretty important for me. So, dude, you have the same deck as us, it looks like, eh? I don't know, though. Does he? Let's go for an Electro. It looks like we're just going to lose the Furnace anyway. So this matchup, I don't really want to play too aggressive. You want to start your RGs in the back. I think it's going to be a new matchup. Could be, like, something different, but I think he's going to end up having RG. Alright, so RG Goblin Cage. Alright, I see you, sir. Goblin Cage is going to be really obnoxious. It's going to be better than Furnace in this matchup, I think. We'll see, though. So we want to get our Mega Minion on top of his. That's what you always want to do if you're playing Golem versus Golem. That's like one of the main ways of winning. Same concept applies here. See if we get some hits. Oh, we do. Give it to Daddy. So we can go for a juicy Lumberjack. It's going to give us great counter push potential. If I Furnace, they would just die, right? It's not something that I'm about. Lumberjack is going to bait out like a Mega Minion Barb Barrel or something at least. And if he missed the Barb Barrel, that would be really tragic for him. This is tough, though. This is one of the strongest decks in the game right now. I'd say that this is top 3 decks in the game that he's playing right now. It's going for... I don't really know. I think I want to end up cycling. Or drop a very high Electro that can't die to the Lightning. I think that's fine. Let's go Baby Dragon here. So the Mega Minion doesn't immediately hit us. Wow, you're going to Lightning now? that? That's a little bit crazy. So he used his lightning already. I think I can go in for RG here and keep my Mega Minion alive, because the Mega Minion is going to be able to kill the Ice Wizard. It's going to rally behind, and then it will kill the Goblin Cage or the Goblin Brawler. So I think we're in a great spot. Or is it going to get on top of the Baby Dragon? Oh, it's not going to. So I have to Uis here. This is a little bit tough. I think we get one hit at least, which is nice to see, but it's nothing spectacular. Okay, so we keep the Uis alive. That's really, really solid. It's kind of hard to justify getting through that. But yeah, now he's starting to slow roll, and that's exactly what you should do. For the most part. Because if I play aggressive into that, I just lose the game. Only reason I played aggressive is because I had a Mega Minion alive. I had a lot of value left. If he goes in for a Mega Minion, we're going to Lightning it. So we're going to go Lightning the Baby Dragon, the Ice Wizard, and all of his units, opposed to hitting the RG, because Lightning the RG doesn't give me anything. And I didn't give him Lightning value, by the way. So I kind of want to end up going for an RG here, just because I know that the Goblin Brawler is out of cycle, and I think I can get a ton of damage with this Mega Minion. Got back to another one, actually. Huh. That's a bit surprising to me. This is going to be tough. Can I win this? We have to end up going in like this. Going for a Furnace here. Lumberjack up high, so when he lightnings, he's not going to hit anything. And then we have to go for an E-Wiz. Huh. He's doing so much work to me, isn't he? So we have to end up going for a Baby Dragon, otherwise that Ice Wizard is just going to clobber me. In combination with the Mega Minion. How do we win this, guys? I think we outplayed him a bit at the start, but now we're falling into tough times. It's actually not an easy matchup, is it? I have to RG in the back, and he might go RG in front. I was kind of hoping he would, but he knows how to play this matchup, and I think he's got matchup advantage. I think the Goblin Brawler is a bit better on defense. I have to go for Lumberjack again. Can't give him too much lightning value, which is extraordinarily frustrating for me. Let's go for Mega Minion now. Okay, we gotta keep the Mega Minion alive. We have to. RG breaks through. Let's go. Okay. It's just gonna NATO though. Yikes, dude. So I think I need to go for a Lumberjack here. I think that's evident. Could Lightning, but I don't think that's a good play. Let's see if we can Baby Dragon here, keep that alive. And then go for a very high Furnace that he's not going to be poised to Lightning. You wouldn't want to Lightning that if you're him. We have to high Electro, because if he Lightnings, he's just going to be able to kill it. He's not able to kill it there. He did Lightning all my units, though. I think we're going to Lumberjack and bait out a cage. That'd be nice. If he doesn't, I think we can Lightning and maybe just win. Okay, so we just need one more Lightning on him and we win the game. So notice where I Furnace, so he's not able to Lightning that plus a tower. Super, super important. I might have just been able to finagle my way into a W. It's tough to say, though. Dude, did I lose? It's not looking so good for me anymore. Oh, 33 HP. I almost beat a hard counter there, guys. I tried my absolute hardest. That NATO at the end actually won him the game. It dispersed the Electro Wizard's shots, and it allowed him to get a hit off in a situation that he otherwise would have not had it. We would have won the game if he hadn't had that 200 IQ tornado. So very well played on his end. It is a hard counter for him. I played it pretty well, but we were not able to finagle the W. So close, but yet far away. So we got a game against Hydro Yoshi. Let's go and sauce out a Furnace to go kick off the game and see what's up. See what he wants to do. This Furnace is going to demand a presence, and he already goes in, boys. So I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable here. I don't know if we're going to be able to defend without our Lumberjack, so I need to play a little bit more defensive than I usually would want to. I mean, he's going to end up dropping a Valkyrie here. We're at 8 wins, and he's got Valkyrie plus Golem, so I don't really know what's happening right now. I know that this is a pretty, weird thing to see, but I can't say I'm surprised. Valkyrie is probably one of the top 2 cards in the game, along with Lumberjack right now. I'm going to go for an Electro off to the side that he's not going to be able to Lightning, and it's going to go on the side that he doesn't want to be able to defend. You don't want to defend that side, because any units that you counter push with are not going to go to the tower that you have all your damage on. So let's go in for a Lumberjack with our Electro and our Royal Giant, see if we can get some damage. It's going to end up having Skarmy, so... Dude, why are we facing this at 8 wins? Oh my gosh, this is so wild. I think we're going to be able to kill that, but Harry Potter just slaughters my aspirations in life. Hydra Yoshi coming out with the fire. Dude, his name's Hydra, but he's literally fire with the wizard. That's not okay. I can't believe this deck, dude. It's so crazy. I feel like I'm playing ladder right now. Let's go in for a furnace. See if we can get some more tower damage. And we'll see what he wants to do. He's going to end up going in for a golem now. And I know that he's going to end up having Valkyrie in cycle. Last time he tried to split lane aggression. We know he's got lightning, so we'll see if he goes and lightnings this. If he does, then I'm pretty confident that our lumberjack is going to be able to kill the golem in time. And you're going on the opposite side where you have all your damage, so that's great for me. You never really want to allow them to counter push in the lane that they have all their damage. So that's something that you guys are going to see time and time again. So let's go in for our lumberjack plus Royal Giant push. He's probably going to end up going for a Skarmy. We're poised and ready to go for the Barbarian Barrel. But he's just going to go for Harry Potter, and that's not going to be enough. Harry Potter will be able to kill this, but not in time. Not in the time that you need it to. So let's go in for another Furnace here. And it's a little bit weird to see someone that's running this, but I think I can just go in for a Barb Barrel plus Mega Minion to kill that in time and then keep my Mega Minion alive. Notice where my Mega Minion is placed. It's not going to be able to get lightning. So we're going to end up going for... Dude, you got the sauce. You really do. Let's go in for a Furnace to pull that even more. Because I just don't want to eat any tower damage whatsoever. Doesn't look like he lightninged, so we would have been in a little bit more trouble if he had lightninged. That's why I already like immediately dropped the Furnace, rather be safe than sorry. But it really was extraneous. It wasn't necessary. And we should be able to walk away with the W. Man, so I guess the main thing to take away from this game is don't go balls to the walls with your RG, because in a lot of situations, if they end up having a counter to it and you don't have like Barbro and they scar me, you're going to be screwed. I feel like I've had too many games where I haven't had the appropriate hand to defend against the golem push, like I haven't had Lumberjack in cycle, and then I go opposite lane with my RG, and then they don't defend it, and they commit to their entire aggression, and I lose the game fully because I don't end up having the right hand to defend. So sometimes I would definitely advocate for opposite lane aggression, just not when you don't have your Lumberjack. We're going to end up going for a Barbro. We're going to kick off the game with that, and we see a Royal Ghost. So we are thinking it's a Pekka deck, guys. It has to be a Pekka deck. This guy is running Royal Ghost, and the only deck that has that is Battle Ram, Electro Wizard, Pekka, Zap, Poison, Minions. And I'm thinking that you're going to be dropping it pretty soon, man. If you ever drop your Pekka, then we're going to be applying a lot of aggression opposite lane and kiting you. Otherwise, we're just going to end up going in for our Mega Man and Baby Dragon here. Need to make sure that that thing does not connect on our tower, and we're able to splash down those Barbarians a little bit quicker now. We're going to take some damage on the right-hand side, but I'm okay with it. He's going to be forced to go in for a Poison and a Zap on top of that because he doesn't end up having any air defense, and he can't kite it the opposite lane. He still takes a ton of damage. So we're out here, guys. He ended up using his Poison, so I kind of want to end up going for my Furnace now. And we're probably going to end up going in for opposite lane because we don't really want to go same lane since he's able to get a whole bunch of value with his Poison on top of the Furnace. Like, he's going to want to poison the Fire Spirits, so we don't want to allow him to poison the Fire Spirits in the lane that he has damage already, right? So that is going to be able to get through and force out a pretty nice amount of bridge spam from him. He's going to end up having to go in for a Bandit here as well, probably, right? He doesn't have Zap in cycle? Yep. Awesome. So that Bandit is not going to give him any value. It should just straight up die. Let's go in for our Electro here, save our Mega Minion. See if he does anything like Minions. He does end up going in for the Minions. Are you going to go in for a Battle Ram or something now? We'll see. See if you go in for a Battle Ram soon, because our... Yep. Awesome. So I can just go in for a Furnace here, make sure that we pull it. I think that my Mega Minion was a little bit late, so it would have connected to the tower, so I didn't really want to risk it. I'd rather just play safe rather than sorry. In this matchup, it's a little bit difficult to defend if you take that early damage and you don't have the amount of HP that you need on your towers. Super, super difficult. So we're having to leak a little bit of Elixir, so then I don't drop my Lumberjack too early, so then the Bandit dashes on me. That's a little bit annoying if that ever happens to your Lumberjack. We're in Electro here. Should be able to shut that down. And I can RG now, because I end up having my Baby Dragon with it. And he's going to go drop an Electro, and now he doesn't have Elixir for the Pekka immediately, so we should be able to do a ton of damage to the Pekka. We should be able to get a Furnace down here, and I should be able to get a Barbarian Barrel on top of Electro. We will see, though. Do I need to? No, I think we're okay for right now. So we're going to end up playing safe rather than sorry. I'm just going to go for Barbarian Barrel on top of Bandit. Make sure it dashes on that, not the tower. And that Lumberjack is just putting in so much work, man. It's going to be able to tank 2 minions as well. I love that card. I think the Lumberjack is just so overpowered right now. So great on defense. So when I end up going for a Mega Minion in the back just to cycle, his Electro is going to slowly come down the lane. I think I have to go in for Giant. I don't want to, but he kind of forced it out of me. Mega Minion is not going to be going on the side that we want, so this is a little bit bad for me, but Bandit is not going to be able to get hit on our tower. I should be able to distract that Electro. I should be able to kill Electro, actually. If I do, then I'm in a great spot. If I'm not able to, then we might be in a little bit of a dicey situation. But I can go Electro on top of his Electro. I can pull everything back, make sure that he has to poison again. So we do come out of that in a great situation. I thought we might not be in the best spot, but we were able to. Just cycle Furnace now, so then his minions are going to go walk into that. Basically, this matchup is all about finding the right angles of going in and punishing him. I want to end up having a Baby Dragon, and I want to end up having... Okay, you're going to give me that lightning value. You can't pass that up. Oh, man. But, yeah, we want to find a situation where we're able to get a Mega Minion with our Royal Giant, and that's exactly what we got. We're able to go Mega Minion, Royal Giant, and he cycled his Pekka pretty frivolously, so I know that I'm able to go and kill the Pekka with Electro Wizard Furnace. And yeah, I just need a couple more RG hits on the tower, and then we walk away with the W. So this matchup is completely under control, as you guys can see. It looks a lot different if you go in for a RG early on and then he Pekkas you, because you will lose the game. So I expect him to go in for minions or something. Yeah, there's the minions, and now Baby Dragon's still alive, so he has to spend more elixir than he's comfortable doing, and then he doesn't have elixir for the Pekka. So then the RG gets a hit, and then we lightning, and then the game is ours. So GG, well played, and peace out. This game was incredibly controlled the entire way through. We never got into any scary situation. GG and well played, and peace out, Mr. Blondie.